Who do you think wins in a fight? Donald Trump or Jack the Ripper? If you took those two people, listen. If you took those two people, you put them in the squared circle, you force them to have a boxing match, who do you think wins? Donald Trump or Jack the Ripper? I think it's a pretty good question. I think it's a pretty fair question, personally. I mean, let's break this down from a fundamental standpoint. Let's see what we're working with here. So in the blue corner, we have Donald John Trump. At least I think his middle name is John. I'm not sure if it's Donald J. Trump, and I feel like I remember it being John. I'm going to say Donald John Trump. If it's something like Jeffrey, then don't be an asshole about it. I'm pretty sure it's John. So in the blue corner, we have Donald John Trump. So what is he working with? Well, sure, he's an old man. Maybe he's slow. Maybe he's quite fat for his age. No offense. But, maybe, he's shown to have a little grit, right? Like, he's an entrepreneur. Like, he's a president and he's an entrepreneur. So, like, he has to have some level of grit to him, right? So, like, he's got to have some kind of, some form of viciousness to him that could give him, a mentality upside in the fight, Like, maybe he's got the mentality with him. He's got the PMA, the positive mental attitude, to maybe, give him much needed effort. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm getting at. If you don't know what I'm getting at, then I don't know. Develop a keen sense for context clues or something. Ugh. Okay. And then in the red corner, we have Jack the Ripper. Now, what does Jack the Ripper have? I don't know if he has the effort. I don't know if he has the grit Donald John Trump has. However, Jack the Ripper, he has physicality. Remember, this guy, I'm pretty sure he strangled strippers to death. No, I'm pretty sure he ripped them. But why would they call him? He had to rip strippers. What does it mean when you rip? What does it mean when you rip a stripper? Like, rip her in half? Why did they call him Jack the Ripper? I thought he strangled his victims. They should have called him Jack the Strangler, Jack the Choker. Why did we call him Jack the Ripper? Who was he ripping in half? I digress. This guy would murder people, so he has to have some sort of physicality. Jack the Ripper has to have some sort of physical assertion factor on his front, right? So does he have the grit, though? Does he have the effort? Does he have the... Is perspicacity, is that a word I can use in this situation? I've been wanting to use the word perspicacity this entire time, but I don't really know what it means. I've heard Andrew Tate use the word perspicacity, but it sounds something that, like, it sounds like it relates to grit, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna say Jack the Ripper might have some perspicacity. I mean, if you're going to be a serial killer, you gotta have some level of dedication to you, right? So maybe Jack the Ripper just has, like, everything up on Trump or something. Like, if they got into a fight, maybe, like, he's just, like, a mecha version of Trump. But, like, he actually goes out and he does it, He's, like, the muscle. Trump is the brains. He's the brains. And Jack the Ripper's, like, the brains and the muscle. He's the whole package or something. So I think if Jack the Ripper and Donald Trump got into a fight, I think Jack the Ripper would probably win. Make them butt heads. Jack the Ripper, he's gonna rip. He's gonna do some ripping. He's gonna rip people. He's Jack the Ripper. He rips people, so... In other news, I discovered what gnats are. I know what a gnat is now. I've always defined a gnat as those small bugs who surround your car when you're parked for more than 5 minutes. But today I was told that those little bugs that are just an annoyance, they're actually called gnats. Why did I never know that before? Gnats. Why do gnats exist? What do they do? What the fuck is up with gnats? All they are is an annoyance. You ask me if I could snap my fingers right now, I'd probably kill a couple of those things. I'm not a fan of gnats. Not really. I don't know. If gnats were running for president, I don't think I'd vote for them. I don't think... Yeah. I think if we went to, like, the Holocaust or something, I think I'd burn the... Like, I think... If I ruled the world, I'd have a gnat holocaust. You're probably wondering why the hell I'm talking about the Holocaust. That got kind of dark. Wow. Talk about a total tonal shift. The Holocaust. Yeah, I'd do that, but I'd do it with gnats. And nobody would really be disgusted at me, because I feel like every human being, I think they'd be on board with a total gnat holocaust. You ask me, we should have a gnat holocaust. I think a lot of good things could be done with that. I don't see anybody disagreeing with me. I don't see anybody saying no. I don't see anybody saying shut up. Okay, maybe a couple of people. Maybe the majority of people. I don't know. I think that's a good idea. A gnat incineration. Throw them to the fire. I don't think you're gonna gas gnats, though. No, you're not gonna not to the gnat. I don't know. Can gnats breathe? Are they allowed to breathe? Can they do that? Then we can do some... We can, like, chemically annihilate them. But right now, I'm just thinking about fire. Make them suffer. I'm sick of those little pimply little shits. Oh, pimply little shits. You ever seen the video where the guy says, "You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy." That whole video, he was calling the recorder a pimply little shit. Yeah. But that's what gnats are. They're pimply little shits. So, yeah. So if Donald Trump and Jack the Ripper got into a fight, Jack the Ripper's probably winning. And gnats, they're gonna be burned. So... Anyways, thank you for your time.